All right. All right. I'll have to check and see if Dr. Gunta has any time to meet us.
You shared the screen.
I knew there was a step I was missing.
You always forget this step.
You know, you're not wrong.
Ah, that's better. Okay. Yes. We should probably ask the receptionist about that.
I just hope he didn't play hooky to go fishing again.
I would not even be surprised if that were the case. You and me both, Tio. You and me both.
No one will be
Oh my
surprised by
God,
this information.
No.
Why, hello there, everyone. Are you here to visit Cecile? Did I come across?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, not today. Here to meet with Dr. Gunter again.
Does he happen to be available today?
Let me check. Well, Dr. Gunter, I see you picked up the phone today.
Sassy.
You have some visitors. If you have some free time, would you... Oh, bad timing. Do you have some examination or research to do? I see what's going on here. Planning to go fishing, are we? I think not. You're on the clock, so you need to do your job. Got it?
He's the same as always.
Though he is exceptional in his field, his dedication seems lacking. Yes, it's Detective Bannings from the Special Support Section. Yes, I understand. Should I have them meet you in your laboratory then? Well, Dr. Gunter, we'll see you now. If you'll head up to the research ward, please.
Thanks.
Looks like we threw a wrench in his plans.
Excuse us. Speed walk.
Welcome, everyone. How nice of you to visit.
Sorry to show up out of the blue like this.
We apologize for getting in the way of your hobby, Doctor.
It's fine. Noon is the ideal time to catch noble carp. But if duty calls, duty calls. Trust me, I'm not going to hold a grudge against you over this or anything.
He says that, but I feel like he resents us with every fiber of his being.
A fishing nut through and through. Well, putting my bitter regrets behind us. What brings you here today? I assumed you were here to discuss Kia's condition, but I see she's not with you.
Actually, it's about something else. He is the same as usual, though. There hasn't been any improvement with her memories.
I see. Personally, I still think you should have had her hospitalized.
About that, we tried to suggest it to her a few more times, but she just won't have it. I'm sorry. I know we won't get anywhere closer to solving the problem like this.
It's okay. There's no point in rushing things after all. Just keep it in mind. So, what's this other matter? I assume it has something to do with my field of expertise?
That's exactly right. Mind taking a look at this drug for us?
Oh?
Drugs.
These pills. Such a vibrant blue. No coloring agent I've ever heard would be able to produce this.
We found these pills among the possessions of a certain individual. We suspect they're illegal drugs.
I see. Please, would you fill me in on the rest of the details?
As much as we can legally.
Okay, I think I understand now.
So, Dr. Gunter, you know anything about these blue pills? Where they might have been developed, maybe?
I'm sorry to say, but I haven't seen this type of drug before. As a pharmacologist, I have contacts in every pharmaceutical company in Zemeria. I typically receive samples of all newly developed medicine, however. I've never seen a pill of this coloration.
Ah, that's a shame.
And what's more, the effects of this pill are particularly interesting. A boost in strength, focus, reflexes, judgment, and even intuition. It's managed to improve every single one of those attributes.
Well, we haven't been able to confirm whether or not the Mafia have been taking these drugs.
That miner's been the only confirmed case so far.
Yeah.
And nothing has truly substantiated Mr. Grimwood's rumor yet.
Either way, I can tell you right now this is no ordinary drug. How about this? Allow me to keep 3 of these pills. I can conduct a composition analysis right away.
That would be great. You know how long it will take for the analysis to finish?
Well, I have some medicine on me and a general idea of its effects. I like to think I have this composition figured out by the end of the day. But if I'm not able to do that, this may take a considerable amount of time.
So either the end of day or an indeterminate number of times. Got it.
Yep. I can contact you tomorrow around noon to let you know how it's going. Would that be okay?
Perfect. Thanks for your assistance in all this, Dr. Gunter.
It's a big relief knowing you're helping us. By the way, do you think there are any possible side effects or toxicity?
Without further analysis, I can't say for sure, but if anything happens with that miner, call me as soon as possible. And do the same if you find any other who have taken the pills.
We can do that.
Man, who knows just how far this stuff is spread through Crossbell. We hear rumors popping up about it all over the city.
Of course, it is impossible for us to question Ravash about this, but if their members really are taking it, I am concerned about the side effects.
Yeah, likewise. Doctor?
Are you worried about the side effects too?
Oh no, that's not it. With all of this talk of rumors, I was reminded of one I've heard recently.
You too?
What kind of rumor? Okay. Remember, None of this was ever officially confirmed or explained, but several years back, there was an old rumor floated around the pharmaceutical industry. It talked about a certain religious cult that had created a new kind of drug.
A religious cult?
Do you mean they were a sect of radicals who split off from the Septian Church?
No, there was something even worse than that. Apparently, they rejected the very existence of Adios and worshipped devils instead. At least, that's what I heard.
They worship devils?
Story sounds more and more suspicious by the second. I definitely thought it was absurd when I first heard it too. However, I can't help but recall the effects of the medicines they allegedly created. It was said that they borrowed the power of devils to unlock the hidden potential within humans, even bringing their user good luck.
That sounds like...
Same effects of these pills.
Excuse me, Dr. Gunter. Do you know the name of that drug?
Let's see, what was it again? Oh, right, I remember now. They call it True Wisdom, Gnosis, or so the rumor goes.
Gnosis.
That's quite the thought-provoking name.
Well, because of its absurdity, the story became somewhat of an urban myth. But you've heard the rumors of the secret society that was connected to that big incident in Libera last year, right? Maybe the two could be connected somehow.
That must be the society that Estelle and Joshua told us about.
Do you think it could possibly have anything ties to the devil-worshipping cult?
Anyway, in order to uncover the truth about the pills, I plan to contact some colleagues of mine to help with the analysis. While I do that, I'll also try looking into that rumor to see if it still has any merit.
We'd appreciate that.
A drug that borrows the power of devils.
I can't say I was expecting to hear a story like that when we walked in. Anyway, for now, we should just trust the doctor with the composition analysis.
I agree. We need to return to Crossbow City before it gets dark. Also, the First Division's investigation report might be waiting for us by the time we get back.
Oh boy, can't wait to spend all evening reading over a mountain of papers.
Dot, dot, dot.
Yeah.
Well, it's already getting pretty late, so we better grab a bus instead of walking back.
No argument here.
Thank goodness for this bus system of ours. I don't know what we do without it.
Tio?
What's the matter, Tio Tot? You've been awfully quiet for a bit now.
I am fine.
Tio? The sun makes it hard to see, but your face, it's so pale.
What?
I told you I am fine. I just feel a bit unwell is all.
No. Feeling unwell means you're not fine.
I like that answer. No. Just no. That's the definition of not fine.
Gotta be someplace to rest around.
Kyo.
Oh
Doctor.
Hurry.
Did my voice line go through?
All
It
we got
went-
was
no.
doctor.
Sure.
I wonder, because I looked at my thing and my name did not light up, but I definitely said the whole name. The whole phrase. That was weird.
Yeah, it only partially came through. It was just her anemia acting up, thank goodness. After a bit of rest, she should wake up and be good as new.
That's good news, at least.
What a relief.
You said it. For a second there, I was getting pretty worried.
Still, I'm sorry we couldn't put her in a normal hospital bed. Mine was the only one available. Unfortunately, every room we have in the hospital is occupied right now.
That's all right. I'm sure your room will be more than enough to help Tio recover.
Cecile, thank you so very much. Don't mention it, Ellie. I have to work the night shift tonight, so it's perfectly fine if she wants to rest here until tomorrow morning. Well, I'll be going then.
Thanks, Cecile.
We really appreciate the help.
Tio, only we'd noticed sooner.
Now that I think about it, she first started to look a little sick during our conversation with Dr. Gunter. And if I remember correctly,
Yeah, she did. Dot
When you
dot dot.
started telling us about that drug those devil worshippers made.
I don't know,
Mm.
Celtic, did you get robbed?
Did Celtic get robbed?
well, the pipe didn't go through.
Danny?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's fine.
I also
Yeah.
did not hear it, Celtic.
I'm gonna try to...
Hmm.
Well, I was able to refund you at least. Try it again.
I was about to do it, but you did it first. It was working when I did the shout out command earlier.
Well, it's a different tool.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Let me refund it. Try it one more time.
The points!
Oh, cooldown. Yeah. Here, I can try it on my side. That way, nobody's spending points.
I have so many points, I'm not concerned about this.
I don't know why they're not working. I'll have to look at them later. And figure out why they're being dumb.
Bruh.
Okay, the bit points work, but why aren't the channel points working?
I got nothing. What vending machine is this?
I refunded your points.
Anyway, carrying
Ah,
on.
that worked. Thank you. I appreciate that, Celtic. I don't like that one.
I'm fine. You know, if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Have a good night, Celtic. Tio, you're awake?
I'm so glad.
You had us worried, you know.
Please, there was no need to be. Given that you are involved in the ongoing drug investigation, I know it's your duty to ask me. About everything I know, I mean.
Listen, Tio. Do I think we would push you to share something you're clearly uncomfortable talking about?
Huh?
While the investigation is definitely important, these are two separate matters. You're more to us than just a colleague. After all, you're an irreplaceable friend, Tio.
Everyone's got some bits of their past they'd rather not talk about. Well, I guess mine kind of ended up getting out anyway. But if you really don't want to talk about what you know, Tio Tot, then we'll do everything we can to support that decision.
Ellie, Randy.
That's how we all feel, Tio. If you ever decide you want to tell us about the things you've kept hidden, if talking about them with us will help ease your burden, even a little. Hey, thanks for the raid, Neomatter. How's it going?
Yeah, the bed is bugging me.
What about it?
The orientation of the bed. Why is the pillow in the middle of the room instead of against the wall? It's so weird. It's bugging the crap out of me.
I mean,
What kind of freak put your head in the middle of the room with your feet at the end of the wall?
well, it's up.
Also,
Okay, it's up
Tio
against that
without armor
pillar.
is a whole different look altogether.
The pillar is not enough out for that to actually be a real thing. So her head is just in the middle of the room. It's just weird.
It would be weird to sleep like that. Agreed.
I've been staring at it ever since the scene started.
Wow. Her feet aren't even up against the wall either. There's a gap there.
True. Even weirder.
Her bed is just in the middle of the room, with the wall
The weirdest
practically.
orientation of a bed.
At least put the head at the other side of the bed, so at least you're closer to
Yes.
the wall.
Yes.
Then know that all of us would be happy to help shoulder it for you. How's it going, Raiders? How was 14?
Lloyd. I'm constantly amazed by the embarrassing things you say when you get into one of your speeches. Not just you, but Ellie and Randy too. Lloyd's cheesiness must be rubbing off on you.
Yeah, I think you got us there.
Clearly, we've been spending too much time listening to Lloyd.
Yeah, laugh it up.
Oh, she laughed!
I half expect you to laugh in her monotone thing, just be like, hee hee, like just the most monotone laugh at all. I was fully expecting it, so I was like, wait,
wanted
she
it to be
actually gave it
somewhat
flexion.
cute. I've already told Lloyd a part of this story, but let me explain from the start. When I was 5 years old, I was kidnapped and held captive by a cult of religious fanatics.
No.
Damn.
The cult's objective in doing so is still unknown, but one thing is clear. They were attempting to obtain something by rejecting the goddess and worshipping devils. I think that they saw me and the other captive children as offerings. Nothing more, nothing less. Simply a means to obtain whatever they wanted.
Offerings.
Yes, I call them offerings because sacrifices wouldn't exactly be right. Though, I suppose it's possible the term could apply to some of the children. The cult had several lodges and each was experimenting with different rituals. As for the lodge I was taken to, their rituals primarily involved various kinds of human experimentation.
Human experimentation?
Is that why you've got those enhanced senses of yours?
Precisely. Sensors were attached to our entire bodies, and we were pumped full of drugs. They attempted to enhance our 5 senses using any method imaginable. They even tried enhancing our sensitivity to supernatural phenomena by applying psychological stress and hypnosis. Hypnosis, oh my god.
Hype.
Hype train, let's go!
Hype.
For 3 long years, that was my life, day in, day out.
That can't be.
Despite all that, I was one of the lucky ones. None of the children could withstand the procedures except for me. One by one, they began to disappear. And it was at that moment when I became the last child remaining that I gained this power. My hearing became keen enough that even though a massive rock wall separated us, I could hear the others' final cries as though I was right there in the room with them.
Tio,
Those monsters.
Then something happened. Lloyd's brother, Guy, broke into the lodge. The team accompanying Guy was able to neutralize the cult followers and dismantle the lodge's operation. The resistance was strong, but the moment the lodge fell, most of the cultists committed suicide. Guy passed by countless bodies and littering the ground until he finally reached the ceremonial chamber. And there he found me, the only surviving child. By the time Guy found me, I was wasting away, so weak I was near death myself. I was quickly brought to this hospital and spent several months recuperating here. What happened after that, I've already told Lloyd about.
So that's what really happened.
Tio,
And in a cruel twist of fate, though I was so grateful to Guy for saving me from this place, when I heard that he passed away 3 years ago, I didn't feel much of anything. It was as if, in exchange for this power, I had my emotions stripped away. That's how it felt to me, at least.
Theo.
But I think back then, I actually wanted to ask him something. I wanted to ask the strong and possibly optimistic person like Guy, how exactly should a broken person like me live? In the end, though, I missed my chance to ask, and I ended up being recruited by the Epstein Foundation. After that, I joined the special support section and began to live with all of you.
I like
Spectral,
calling it the
my
spectral
God.
support session. That's way better. I don't think Ellie would like it, but
no.
Ghostbusters! Anyways, after that, blah, blah, I read that already.
Yep.
But even now, I still haven't figured out the answer. How should I live my life? And why? Why did I survive? Why am I here?
Tio, you don't have to worry about that. It's okay not to know the answers. Everyone struggles with those very same questions.
What?
why are we here? How should we live our lives?
Just to suffer.
There aren't many people.
42.
I got you. I got him. I got him, chat.
There aren't many people out there who do have answers for those questions, Tio. Me, Ellie, Randy, we're all lost, the same as you.
I know, I definitely lost my way for a bit, that's for sure.
Thank you, Arcadia. Same thing you said. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Still, Teotot, there's no need to rush to find an answer to those questions.
Welcome to the nonsense and chaos that is our stream. It's my stream, our stream. This is just fun.
We've got our entire lives to figure stuff like that out.
But
If you can't help but wonder what the streams are, all you need to do is keep searching for them. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. You can search for the answers together. You are correct. Our stream comrade.
Of course, that includes me. Randy, the chief, Kia, even Zeit. We're all here for you.
You just left out Lloyd.
I guess, Lloyd.
I think it's implied.
I mean, that's
Well-
true.
We'll help you find the answers you're looking for.
I knew it. Lloyd really has rubbed off on you two. You're all making such cheesy speeches now.
She's crying. I don't know if you
Oh.
can see it well. No,
Okay,
it's
let me
the-
try that again, please. You're all making such cheesy speeches now.
Yeah, this is the first time that this face of hers is drawn, and there's tears coming down her cheek.
Why are you like this?
Well, we didn't really have a say in the matter, you know. The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's sappiness.
Randy's right. We're a team. We share what we feel, even if it is embarrassing.
I don't really get why this is my fault, but definitely agree with Ellie's last point. We share everything. Embarrassment, our past pains, and of course, our smiles and happiness as well. What it means to be a team, right?
Please stop. All your sappy feelings are somehow
Mothering?
smothering me. I don't know how much more I can take. Sorry, it wouldn't come across. But for some reason, it's not a bad feeling.
Turned and put her to bed. They decided to have one more talk with Sergey. Aw, look at the two of them and Zeit standing guard. That's a big thing, because Kia likes to sleep in Lloyd's bed, and yet tonight she's sleeping with Dio.
Damn it. That name again. Gnosis.
Chief, it's about time you tell us. Please, tell us what my brother was involved in 6 years ago, and about the cult that kidnapped Dio.
Please, you must be aware of everything that happened.
Feeling you knew it was up with Teotot from the start. Of course I know about the cult. Back when they were at the height of their power, it was Guy and I who tracked down and took out one of their lodges.
You did? Then Chief, you were my brother's...
Yeah, I was Guy's superior officer. I guess even back then I was a bit of an oddball in the force. So one day I ended up with two unconventional rookies assigned to serve under me. One of them being your brother.
Ah.
Guy was impulsive, a bit reckless too, but he was a damn great detective. The other rookie was like night and day in terms of personality. Two of them made a hell of a team.
Who exactly was this other rookie?
Don't tell me it was that Dudley guy from the first division. Nah, Dudley was hired straight into the first. The guy was practically born for that division. As for this other rookie, I bet you've heard of him somewhere before. His name is Arios McLean.
What?
He was a part of the police?
He was. But he traded his police badge in for the Braces Gauntlet some years back. Hell, that's probably one of the reasons the police here in Crossville have such a rocky relationship with the guild. Didn't see that coming.
So my brother and Arios both joined the force at the same time.
Yeah, though Arios is a couple years older than Guy. And it should. Arios was always a bit more mature. He was already a family man with a wife and daughter at the time. Guy, on the other hand, he was as bright-eyed as he was foolish. A wild card who was always rushing off to help people. I think the many differences were the reason they got along so well, though. A little less than 2 years after joining the force, and those two were already being heralded as the CPD's rising stars.
Considering what we know about their skills, I can definitely believe that.
Exactly. To be honest, I was damn proud of those boys. After all, not many people get the chance to mentor two fine young rookies like them. Our squad was to accomplish a lot in the time we had together. To the point where the higher-ups decided to leave the joint investigation of a certain international case to us rather than the First Division.
Joint investigation? International case?
Wait, are you talking about... Yeah, it was about the cult.
DG.
DG, that's their official name, Dog. Written out with the therefore sign in the middle.
D, therefore G?
The heck's a therefore sign?
Therefore.
Three dots arranged in a triangle. It's a symbol used in mathematical proofs and logical arguments. But
also
what exactly do the
incredibly
D and G stand for?
I never solved the entire riddle, but we did uncover what the meaning of the G is. Stands for Gnosis.
Ah.
The droid Dr. Günther told us about. The one rumored to use power borrowed from devils?
This can't be a coincidence. It's already been 6 years since that whole mess. Those zealots left behind a lot of mysteries, but I know one thing for sure. Out of my decades of service on the Force, this group were the most disgusting pieces of shit I've ever had displeasure to encounter.
Thanks for alerting, Knos.
The bastard used those kids kidnapped as sacrifices at their lodges.
So then, the abduction case Mr. Grimwood mentioned yesterday, it was...
The DG cult. They had more than 10 active lodges spread all across Lemuria. And they performed various rituals in each of them. Summoning horrific devils, taking advantage of artifacts for their gain, experimenting on those poor children. They picked a really bad color font, come on! And there was always one constant in their rituals. First it was the white on white, now it's red on red. A mysterious drug called Gnosis.
This is all a lot to take in.
So how'd you solving a case as messed up as this one? Oh, right. Like I said yesterday, this issue affected a number of countries, so they got together and organized a joint investigation.
There's some important people in that picture, isn't there?
God fucking damn it, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, but also look
Everyone
who's in the
again.
corner.
Estelle's dad.
Look who's in the
Mhm.
corner up there, though, too.
Arios?
No, other corner.
I would look like that
Zen?
looks like Zin to me.
That's
Yeah,
Zen.
that one looks like a young.
Yeah, I
young
just said
Zen.
that.
Yeah.
Nobody
Zen
else
was-
is that tall and muscular. Come on now.
Zen
I
was the
literally like, oh,
crossbow.
look, it's Zen.
Zen was the crossbow representative.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
It's just that front and center is fucking Estelle's dad.
It's
yet again.
Cassius Bright.
Everyone knows
Obviously,
her
he's
dad.
involved in
There's
all
a
of this.
reason. The dude is an S-rank bracer. He's known across the entire continent.
So who's the bottom right?
A representative from Erebonia.
I was gonna assume like if we have Calivard and then Crossbill and Liberal, yeah. So.
Yep, he's the Erebonian representative. We don't have a description of who that is, but that is the Erebonian military uniform.
I swear to God, if we get a line from Estelle going, "You knew my dad." Yes, Estelle. Do you even need to ask anymore?
Estelle,
Do you-
everybody knows your dad.
Everyone
Also,
knows your
everybody
dad.
knows Guy Bannings.
Sometimes
just
you
facts.
want to
Sky
go
Banning.
where everybody knows your name.
It's literally everyone. Literally.
It's the cheers.
Everyone, everywhere, all of the time. Each country's army, police force, and Berstigill branches collaborated. Under the command of a certain famous bracer, we launched a large-scale operation to round up and suppress every one of the cult's lodges. As for my small squad of 3, we were in charge of taking down a lodge located on the outskirts of Altair, located in western Calvard. It was there that Guy rescued Tio Plato, who was 8 years old at the time.
Oh.
Tia was emaciated and barely responsive, and she was one of the lucky ones. After all, none of the other kids made it out alive. Even though what Tio had to go through was monstrous, there were more horrific things happening to the kids at the other lodges.
Why? Why are people like this allowed to exist?
I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Compared to the criminals we've dealt with here in Crossbell, these guys are a completely different level of twisted. Yeah. At any rate, after that operation 6 years ago, the cult was completely wiped off the map. All its zealots either committed suicide or suffered a psychotic breakdown and wasted away. Some have speculated that there were a few survivors, but rumor has it the church and the society exterminated the rest of them. Well, that man known as the GG cult should have finally been over.
But now, these blue pills have appeared. There's a chance these pills are the gnosis the cult used in their rituals.
Right now, it's just speculation on my part. If this is the real deal, I'm afraid the nightmare of 6 years ago might have resurfaced in another form. One that will entangle itself with this conflict between those two mafias. Sounds like things couldn't get any worse.
But if all of this is true, we have to do something.
Couldn't agree more. Lloyd, the one who killed your brother 3 years ago is still at large.
I know. No leads were found, and the case eventually went cold.
Yeah, there weren't any witnesses either. After God transferred to the first, he'd only ever taken on cases by himself. been speculated that the culprit was an intelligence agent from Erebona or Calvar, maybe a member of Ravash. Hell, some have tossed around the idea of a Jaeger Corps or terrorist cell being responsible. It was the guy in the bottom right of the corner of the picture. However, there's always been another possible culprit in my mind.
A remnant of the cult, right?
Yeah, I'd say that possibility is even more likely now. To me, this whole thing is starting to look more and more like a chance to avenge my fallen subordinate. So sorry for my selfishness, but I'm gonna be butting in from now on.
Chief.
There's no need to apologize. We'd love your help.
You trying to tell me you didn't butt in before now? Who can say? But anyway, I figured it's about time I told you. I might have founded the special sports section, but the one who first came up with the idea was Guy.
What? This was Guy's idea?
But what about the SSS being created to oppose the guild's popularity?
It was just something I fed the top brass to get him to agree to it. While he was still alive, Guy told me something I'll never forget. He said that what Crossbow needs is the strength to overcome its barriers. A place where young people can make mistakes, learn, grow, and combine their strengths into one. He told me he thought that was exactly what the police force needed.
Guy.
Damn, that brother of yours sure was something, Lloyd.
So is that the reason Tio joined the SSS too?
Ah.
Could be. I'm willing to bet she wanted more than anything to be part of a group that carried on Guy's will. Not that she's ever said as much to me.
Wow. I had no idea. Well, setting Guy aside for now, I think our most urgent priority is stopping the damage these drugs are causing. And regarding Kia, I think it's possible that what happened to her is related to the cult somehow.
Ah!
Pisses me off to think about it, but it does seem likely. After all that talk about drugs being the cause of her amnesia? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm beginning to think that as well.
So, Chief, leave the investigation to us while you protect Kia here. Since we have to coordinate with the First Division, we'll need someone to stay behind to give us orders while we're in the field.
Oh?
That's true.
Yeah, the way this case is shaping up, we're really gonna need someone calling the shots in back of base.
I'm sorry, Chief. I know you went out of your way to offer your help, but this is key to our success.
Yeah, that right. Okay, fine. Listen up. Just like before, I won't be giving you guys any direct instructions. You can have all the advice you want. I'll even take care of comms from here. You're gonna make your own decisions and solve this case with your own will. So you up to the challenge?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Sounds like we're gonna have our work cut out for us starting tomorrow.
I can't come up with a unique character design even if my life depended on it. I swear to God.
Are you sure you're okay, Tio? You can always wait here with the Chief and Kia if you don't feel well enough to go.
There's no need to worry. I was able to get quite a bit of rest, so I'm feeling much better than usual, actually.
What does that feel like?
I wouldn't know.
I wish.
Well, right. Well, you do look a lot better than you did yesterday, that's for sure. Still, I was pretty surprised when Kia told me she wanted to sleep next to you last night.
I just felt like I wanted to all of a sudden. Hey, Tio, did you sleep good?
No, Arcadia, that's our whole problem.
What Arcadia say?
He says, y'all are getting sleep? No, that's our problem.
That's exactly the issue we're dealing with, Arcadia.
What is this concept known as sleep?
Something that I wish I could get more of. But even if I get
Would be
more,
nice.
it doesn't help.
It doesn't make a difference.
I'm yawning, because...
Sorry, my fault.
Oh, I felt the need to yawn before you started yawning, so all it did was just exasperate it. Exacerbate it, that's the word, not exasperate it. That's not the right word.
I've been sick, so, you know. That's nice.
That's a nice.
Anyways, of course. I can only imagine the reason I am in such pristine condition is because I spent so much time with you, Kia.
Nice.
Yay!
You're a lifesaver, Kita.
Indeed. It's as if she's our own special pick-me-up.
Oh, that reminds me. Why don't you promise me this one thing, Tio? Something like yesterday happens again. Please tell us about it. Don't bottle it up. That'll only make it that much harder on yourself. Don't mean to be harsh, but if you were to collapse in the middle of a fight, we'd all be in trouble.
Roger, I will keep that in mind. I'm a member of the Special Support Section, and I intend to stand on equal footing with the rest of you. So thank you. I'm lucky to have people like you who I can share my pain and burdens with.
Tio.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, you can count on us.
Huh?
Sorry to step in and ruin this little moment of yours. Planning to question some of the citizens suspected of drug use this morning, right?
Yes, sir. I want to confirm what we found in the First Division's report, if possible. And since we're busy anyway, we hope to care special of support questions as they come our way.
Indeed. If we let this opportunity slip away, we might not have any time left to venture outside of the city.
Intent.
As of now, we want to look into that stockbroker in the residential district and that errand boy from the Saber Vipers. Finally, Arkansas's new cast member.
I should have known that the First Division would pick up on all of this.
The other time, you should go check in with Ian, too. Out of the two he told us about, it looks like the stockbroker is the same one from the First Division's records. Seems like they don't know anything about the trading company manager just yet.
Thanks for the advice. We'll make it a priority to stop by there. Dr. Gunter should be contacting us later with the drug composition results. Around noon, I think. Hello, this is Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section.
Lloyd? Oh, it's me, Pixon.
Oh, hello, sir. Good timing, actually. How's Gans been holding up?
Yes, about that. He, seems to have disappeared again.
What? Can you fill us in on the details?
Of course, you see, Gant finally woke up late last night, but he kept fading in and out of consciousness, so we decided to let him continue to sleep for the time being. Just to be safe, I stayed with him overnight, thinking I'd report back to you today. But when I woke this morning, Gant was nowhere to be found.
I see. Called the hotel or the casino?
Yes, but I was told that no one has seen him for quite some time. Lloyd, what should we do?
For now, I think it would be best if you stay at the hotel, sir. Possible the Gans might come back. We're already going out to gather some information, so we'll be sure to keep an eye out for him. When it comes up, please don't hesitate to give us another call.
All right, thank you.
Did I hear that right? Gans disappeared again?
Yeah, apparently he snuck out of the hotel this morning. Either by his own accord or...
This is all the more reason to check on the other individuals who have used this drug as well.
Man, I've got a bad feeling about this. The situation might have been escalating faster than we anticipated. Don't worry about things here. Just go and see what you can find.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day!
There we go.
Sorry, I really had to dig deep for that one.
Cool. Okay. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Oh, I just finished my drink. Here you get a drink.
Oh no.
I literally just finished it like a minute ago.
Good thing you're in the store. You can buy a drink.
Good thing I have a mini fridge.
Yes, indeed.
Is this me?
I don't think we've talked to Jingo yet.
D, who needs voices?
I'll tell you, the best person for this is probably Mira. Because she has a real kind of backwoods southern way of speaking.
Alright, I got this then. Ah, customers! What you guys after today?
Except that she's like
I tell you what.
7.
We recently stocked up on... I don't care. I'm sticking with this kind of voice
You know,
because I've
it
already
actually will.
started to-
It actually fits her. So I'm just letting you know context.
I'm keeping this voice because I already started. Anyway, I'll tell you what. We recently stocked up on some super duper strong grenades. One of these babies can take down an entire platoon.
This place gets shadier with each visit.
Sorry, I walked away to get some water, so I could not answer your question. Anyway, it makes for a pretty unassuming exchange shop on the outside. But the legal gray area they choose to operate in is always dangerously treading on black, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry about that, Arcadia. The sound redeems are currently broken, and I'm not sure why. The bit ones are working.
I tried to reset them. I removed them and put new ones in, but it didn't help.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with them, so I'll refund you the points. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on with them. Yeah, I should just turn them off since they're not working. That would be the good streamer move. Is just turning them off so that they can't get used. Ooh, R2D2.
I modified a couple of them.
Is that the wow?
Yeah. We don't even need the sound alert.
I could do it really well if it wasn't, 11:15 at night. And I could be louder with it. That's one of my favorite sound effects to make.
Yeah, the bit ones and the free bit ones are fine. They work. But the channel point ones aren't working.
He's nowhere to be found. Want to run by me again? If I remember correctly, I ordered you to bring him to me. Need your ears cleaned or something?
Yeah, about that. Apparently, the beetle never made it home.
Let's start looking for him, you dumbass.
Sure thing, boss. Is he the one that's on the first division's list?
I don't know, but it sounds like he might be missing too. The hell is going on?
I don't fully grasp the situation, but it seems Dino really is missing.
Yeah, and they all seem pretty distraught over it too. Hey, you guys got a moment to chat?
Hey, they just call him cool guy, really?
What are
I
you
mean,
doing
Wazzy's-
here, Wazzy?
Ozzy's cool. I'm curious to see how the Vipers are doing. I heard their newest member went missing this morning. I can't say I'm that surprised given what happened before.
Hey, you know something we don't?
More or less. But why don't we relocate first? You're all welcome to join me at Trinity. I'd be more than happy to tell you what I know, as long as you're willing to hear me out. Waz is the only person we can rely on for more information regarding the Saber Vipers right now.
Indeed. We don't have any clear details other than something odd having happened.
I love how Wazzy just shows up anywhere when they're like, huh, this is weird happening with this set under the radar of the law group. And Wazzy's just like, yeah, I know, that's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Right? Look, Stella and Joshua are hanging out with Shizuku.
Aw,
By getting her ice cream.
Adorable. Adorable.
adorable.
Oh, was this guy me?
Yep.
Pretty sure. Yes.
Oh, the special support section. Perfect timing. I don't remember his voice, so his voice just changes every time I speak as him. Has something happened, sir? Actually, if you could, please keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. discovered that one of our artists went missing this morning.
His name is Nikolai, and he's a rookie member of the troupe like me. Anyway, he apparently never showed up at home yesterday.
I don't know if we've ever met this person.
I volunteered D, so it's just not just me talking. Well, I mean,
Well,
we'll probably
Ilya's
have
there too.
Yeah. But I've had another voice this session already, so.
Yep, we don't have that one written down yet. Okay. We were told his family's searching for him, but they haven't had any luck yet.
I think Balsamo was Andrew.
I think this one was me.
Yes.
Yeah, the manager's you, the troop leader is me.
I tried to reach out to all my contacts, but no one has seen him anywhere.
Nikolai, is he not the man who was behaving oddly?
Yeah, that's him. He was timid and would make all sorts of mistakes, but after the anniversary festival, he started to demonstrate incredible talent. You say talent, but could you be a little more specific, sir? Well, his physical prowess skyrocketed. He improved to the point where he could handle the most passionate scenes with ease.
It was strange, though. It almost seemed as if he was possessed by someone or something. It didn't really seem like it was Nikolai performing at all.
Honestly, I get the impression he was delirious. He seemed like a completely different person.
Well, sounds like we got our answer.
And he's disappeared too, just like the others.
Mr. Raven, would you mind leaving this case with the special support section? We might be able to find him. Truly, we would greatly appreciate your assistance.
That's probably our best bet. We can rest easy with Lloyd and the crew on the case. Besides, we'll be busy enough rearranging today's program.
Whoa, hold your horses. You seriously still plan on doing today's performance?
Yes, we were just in the middle of discussing it. Even if Nikolai doesn't return in time, we can't just cancel the show. We'll likely have to rearrange the roles. Either way, we'll manage.
I'm not sure how it is for a performing troupe, but isn't this the reason why there's understudies?
They have understudies. They just have to now put that person in, so they're having to rearrange how
Yeah.
people are.
Conceal won't simply walk off the stage because of a setback.
But my guess is that they built this play around his abilities, or his role around that ability, so now they're having to adjust it to fit the understudy's abilities, because it sounds like he was able to do a lot more. So they're having to rewrite things to adjust for an understudy who can't do the things he was doing. That's my assumption.
But I feel like the understudy should be able to do the same things he can.
Well, but he
I mean,
wasn't on
probably
drugs.
not as
so-
good, but
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know how this... I mean, I realize in the real theater, that's how that works. I don't know how it works in this. We'll have to take some time to adjust the roles, script, and even the scenes. However, we can always delay the start of the show. We just want to make it happen, that's all.
I am amazed by the tenacity you apply to your craft.
Isn't that the truth? We shouldn't have expected otherwise from them.
Alright then, best of luck with your show. If you could, keep an eye on the dressing rooms and auditorium. Nikolai may come back later. If you do spot him, contact the SSS immediately. Of course. Sorry, I thought that was Balsam talking, not out of him.
I'm sorry, everyone. If I had just been more careful, this would have never happened. Please find Nikolai, Lloyd.
Don't worry, you will.
We'd better hurry, Lloyd.
You're right. We need to check on the others as soon as we can. Let's see. Need to go.
Man,
Maybe we
my
should.
Joe's just updated too.
I know they put out an update today.
Well, I think I still have it. Oh, nice.
Maybe we should contact the authorities, Ian.
But if we are proven wrong, this could end up disastrous for him. I say we confirm our suspicions first.
You're probably right.
Oh, hello there.
General Kenobi. Special support section. Ian, I think ADOs might be shining down on us today. They might be just what we need to put an end to this matter.
Indeed, they have impeccable timing.
Excuse me, but what exactly are you talking about?
Something happened to you two?
Well, it's actually about the owner of the trading company I mentioned yesterday. Not a single person has been able to get in contact with him since this morning.
Really? It would appear so. You see, I'm actually acquaintances with the Rosero Trade Company's owner. When I checked in on things, he was neither at home, nor did his employees know where he would be. So I was asking Ian whether or not we should involve the police. That does sound concerning.
Do you think he has vanished?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hayworth, but with the current state of things, it will likely take some time for the police to respond. With that in mind, would you be open to us handling this case? I'm sure that we can get it cleared with the department. I see. I would be more than open to that if you all are willing to help. Of course. It might take some time, but you can count on us. Also, Mr. Grimwood, if you find any leads on missing people, could you forward them to the chief?
Yes, I can do that. Be careful, everyone.
Will do, sir.
We should probably hurry on this one.
Agreed. Let's try not to make any more unnecessary detours.
But what about necessary detours?
Well, I think necessarily it's time to save. Because this is a long bit of cutscenes we're going to get into. Because we're getting close to the end game.
Ooh.
So, we have, I think, one more cutscene, then we go, or one more person to follow up on. And then we have to go talk to Wazi, and then we enter into a dungeon, it looks like. And once we get through that dungeon, we're in the end game.
Ooh.
So,
We're going up against Thanos. We're in the end game now.
Yep.
Felt like things are a bit dusty.
I got the right button this time, guys.
You did.
Alright, give me just 1 second. Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the follow, the raids. I appreciate it. We're gonna call it here. Cause we got some stuff to get done tomorrow. We are going to go raid Neil Kaminari, good buddy of mine. We're gonna go raid over to him and say hi. He is playing Once Human. So head on over there. We'll see you tomorrow. We will be here for D&D. Curse of Strahd. So if you're interested in that, want to come watch it. We'll be playing that tomorrow. I'll be DMing it. So we'll have some fun with that tomorrow night. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.